Welcome everyone to the Vegan Kitchen. Tonight we are going to be cooking vegan crab cakes. I am so excited to do this. I've actually never cooked this before, so this is going to be a first for me. In fact, all of these are going to be a first for me, so let's see what we get cooking. Okay, so tonight we are going to have a little bit of artichoke heart, we're gonna do some charred artichokes as well, the hearts out of there. And then we're going to chunk up some chickpeas and a little bit of lemon juice mixed in with some breadcrumb. And what else do we have here? Yeah, we're gonna mix those in with a little bit of vegan mayonnaise, a little bit of relish, and a couple little seasonings that I pulled out. I pulled out a ghost pepper, rosemary, garlic, olive oil seasoning, which I got in Sedona at one of these amazing little taste tester places. In fact, on some of the mixture we're going to use for the top of it, which is going to be some strawberry, fresh cherry, and a little bit of blackberry ginger balsamic vinaigrette, which is from the same company. This store, you can go in and taste all this delicious stuff. So this is kind of where I got these two right here in Sedona. But yeah, that place is delicious. So right now I'm just squeezing some lemon into a bowl, and I already had steamed these artichoke hearts, so they're already ready to go, so we could just kind of do the mixture and get those prepped. Have you ever tried making one of these? Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it went on mute.
Yeah. Yeah, I've tried all kinds of different things in here, but this looked interesting. So somebody had it running through my news feed, so I said, you know what, that'll probably be something I'm gonna try here pretty soon.
Yes.
Yeah. Even though when we are doing you know, cleanses and flushes, it's always good to stick to the liquid diet and, you know, stick on the juices and the water and, you know, all that good stuff. But since this is week to shoot, you get a little vegan cooking in there. How do you usually eat though during the week?
During the week, I find myself kind of waiting till like 11 to eat. And then when I do, I'll definitely make like a bigger, just like smoothie. And it kind of depends on what the fruit guy has near my house that week. I mean, he has everything, but some things are really like ripe on certain days. What else do I like? I definitely like the greens. I love garbanzo bean flour. Like I like to make flatbreads like for dinner. That's really yummy. And I've had a lot of squash lately. So I've been liking the more starchier veggies, but just trying to incorporate the crunchy greens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's yummy.
But I definitely like warm, so I like making like thick soups.
I like the soups when it's cold out, and it is so warm. I couldn't even imagine having soup right now.
Dude, I don't know what it is. I love like the double warm.
I mean, yeah, I definitely love being warm. I'm just, it's this desert, you know. It'll make
I know. It's
you
extra hot over there.
What's that?
It's extra hot over there.
That's why I was saying it'll make you hit your limits of really like what you can handle in your hotness.
Right?
All right. So right now I'm taking the hearts of the artichoke and I'm just kind of gonna chunk those up a little bit.
This song is making me like think of this beautiful like 1930s like snake kind of like mime dance with like this woman and this man. It's so beautiful. Like it's such a beautiful dance. So I love this little like background music.
Yeah. In our goddess life, one of our main gals had posted all these beautiful pictures of these old school belly dancers and their outfits.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're, in a few different videos that, had this whole seductress,
Yeah.
happening. I'm just like, oh.
Oh.
Okay, so this calls for, let me grab a few other things. All right. Let's see if I can measure this out. If you were to have a dish that you could pick to cook, what would you have?
Ooh. Whoa. What would I cook? That's a good one. I'm just like thinking of different flavors. I've always wanted to learn how to do like a really good pad thai. I've never made a good pad thai. I like making like this vegan version of like a cheddar like broccoli soup that's super yummy. Yeah, those two things.
Nice. I'm thinking about doing this vegan lasagna.
Ooh, so good.
I had this gal make it for me one time, and I mean, there were differences to it in a way that was better, and I couldn't tell that the cheese wasn't cheese, and it was cashews.
Literally, the nuts. It's the best.
It was so interesting. I said, okay, so this is how we're getting that cheesy flavor.
Yep, it's so good.
I gotta show you this stuff.
Okay.
It's one of the best vegan queso dips. So, can you see that?
Is that the one from Trader's?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
So you already know. Okay, yeah. I put this like on everything.
So good. I love it.
When I make my tacos, it's like, you know, the best spreads to use and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, artichoke hearts inside here. I will be placing this in there. And then put the chickpea. Chickpea. You guys don't know what chickpea is. Ooh, garbanzo, chickpea. And then some corn. The breadcrumb. A little bit of breadcrumb. And then a little bit of vegan mayonnaise, organic mayonnaise. And then I just squeezed some fresh lemon juice. So I'm going to use about a tablespoonful of that. And then it says not to make it too chunk or too thin. Okay. Mm. I'm gonna take my time mixing that. I'm gonna put a little bit more lemon juice in here to get that broken up. So like a tad bit more mayo. interesting blend. Tell me about your week. How was it?
Huh?
Tell me about your week. How was it?
It was good. Yeah, just the chiropractor now waiting. But I'm gonna go down there tomorrow. I should have been like running errands, but also just having like a lot of just time to myself, which has been really nice. And I was actually scheduled to take the NBLEX. But then they like double booked me, so they had to like reschedule me because I was like rebooked like second or something weird. So then I rescheduled that. But I've just been reading. I've been reading a lot.
Okay.
Reading, cleaning, dropping by the fam. Like all my family lives here, so it's just kind of funny. I'm like, oh, like I have to see you guys. But like it's like not even sometimes physical. It's just chatting with them often. So I like need like my alone time. I realize.
Yeah.
And yeah, you just reminded me of that too. Like the other day, just like not to like carry other people's things. Like I'm realizing, I'm like, yeah, my family is so close, but I can only go see them like so often, like literally.
Yeah.
I'm like, love you, but from over here. But it's good though. I really enjoy hanging out with my mom, so I hung out with her today as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'm getting ready to go on a road trip with my mom in a
Oh,
so, yeah, that should be fun.
Where are you guys going?
We're going to Michigan for a family reunion.
Oh my gosh, how fun.
Yeah, and I think this might be some of the older generations that are going to be reunioning with us.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm always interested to learn about our family. We have such a extended family, and so many of them just that are in the immediate. So, yeah, it's interesting, but I haven't done anything with my mom this summer, and she was kind of waiting to hear back if she was, having to go back and teach and back and forth with everything, and basically just told her, you know what, it's looking like everything's going to be going online, so don't even hassle with us. Just do your thing, and I think that's awesome. So we're going to do this road trip. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how it's kind of blended right now. So you can kind of see the texture of where I got it at before I put it in the patty. And so I'm just going to add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and like I said, it's this rosemary, garlic, olive oil seasoning salt. I'm going to put it out. You can see by just licking my fingers though how it has kind of like, I don't know if it's a crabby taste, but definitely the texture of it. So that is a definite. I love chickpea. That's always like such a good texture to make into whatever you're gonna make vegan. A bit of this. Pepper. Did I grab my pepper?
I love hummus.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
A little bit of pepper. Okay, so I made enough for about 3. So that'll be perfect to fit in our pan. Just gonna pat it. This week has been a really cool week. Just kind of reconnecting with friends and doing these videos, and I got a fun shoot in with one of my mermaid friends, and that was all very fun workout stuff.
Mm. Love it.
And she does a little bit of, well, she does video editing and, does webs and all that stuff. So,
Nice.
yeah, so I was thinking I was just gonna have to cut the video myself and whatever. And turns out she ended up cutting a video and way better than the one I did. So I was like, ooh, can I send you some other ones and you cut me one? Yeah, for sure.
That's so exciting. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're doing, I love swimming because you literally just don't know like when you're sweating.
Yeah, exactly. And it's such a crazy workout. So
Yeah.
so you guys see I'm patting them into these like nice, beautiful, yummy patties. And the texture is good too, because it said if you over grinded it, then the patties would just fall to, they wouldn't stick. And these look to be sticking.
That's
I'm gonna
so
turn on
exciting.
the oil too right now, so we can get these started. And so I just used a base vegetable oil, and I like to add a little bit of the seasoning into the oil before I put the stuff in there. So already what I made with these, I'm gonna just add a little bit more into the oil, so it'll leave the outsides nice and golden with that stuff. Okay, so after these are patted, actually, I'm going to take a little bit of this one off because this one's a tad bit undersized. Smell good. I've been meaning to get a little bit more runs in, and I've ran 3 times this week, which I haven't ran really all too much in a while, so it was nice to get a good run in the first day, and then I waited a day and ran another day, and waited a day, ran another day, so.
Nice.
Some runs in there.
It feels good to do that sometimes. That's what I did yesterday before belly dancing. I like ran to the park, and then I was like, dang, yeah, I hadn't done that in like a minute.
Yeah. Okay, so after I pat it, then I basically am just going to stick it once on both sides back into the crumble.
Nice.
A little bit more crumble on the outside.
I'm gonna tell my mom about this. She like loves artichoke hearts and cooks with them very often.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that's what I'm smelling right now, like the mixture of that and the lemon. It's just like
so good.
Yeah. Okay, so these little babies are looking pretty yummy, getting ready to put up in that oil over here.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too much. Okay. definitely too high. Turn that oil down just a little bit. A little bit of Creole seasoning. I already showed you guys these. What I'm putting in the oil right now, and a little bit of pepper. And then just black ground up pepper. All right, adding those in. So then we're basically going to leave those in there for about 3 to 6 minutes on each side so they get golden brown. Now, while those are cooking, we're going to make the bed of what's going to go on the bed of everything, and then we're also going to make a drizzle to go on top. So let's go ahead and get that together. So all of the fruits and vegetables have been soaking in alkalized water. We have them in the 9.5 right now. They had already been soaking in the 11.5. And so just to get the bleach out of everything, then we go and re-soak them back in the 9.5. So that's what they're all in right now. They have been soaking for about half hour, 45 minutes. Our party platter is going to celebrate. Okay, so the base of what's going to go on the bottom of it, I decided to get some fresh arugula. This yummy arugula here. So we're just going to bed the whole plate with this arugula. It's always nice to have a bite of everything and everybody, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I also, too, like to have a little salad. Sometimes, I mean, 3 crab cakes will definitely be enough for one person, but, you know, then you get a little bit of your salad, too. Just a nice bed, just like that. And then we were going to use some mango, but those are out of season right now, so we're going to use some papaya. And to make the sauce that we're going to make, we're going to grind up some cherries and some strawberries and a tad bit of almond lavender milk. Have you ever used that before?
No.
Yeah, I will show this to you momentarily.
That sounds good.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you're a cereal eater, but it's good to go in the cereals.
I used to be a cereal fiend.
Yeah, the carbs. It's always these carbs. I'm like, I gotta go without. But
Yeah.
I also too will not sometimes. But I like the fresh fruit though. That's always really yummy.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
As my dog's sitting here, just like, can you hear her? Very cat dog when it comes to fruit. Oh,
So funny.
that's right. I saw your post to your kitty.
I love her. I love that she like tried that. Like she had never ever even gone to go for fruit.
Yeah.
And then after watching and feeding your doggo watermelon, I was like, of course.
Yeah, that's her favorite. You saw that clearly. Okay, so I'm going to show you, this is the blueberry lavender almond beverage.
Yeah, Becca loves that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this is just a really good, to make this more of a liquid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just a little bit of that. I don't usually measure things. I just go off a taste because
Same girl.
I've been cooking for so long. It's,
Yeah.
Although I do have to tell you, I recently had visited my family in Utah, and I was not aware of the ghost pepper that was behind this salt that I got. Here, I'll show you this. This is another amazing spice that I got from that place in Sedona. But this is smoked ghost pepper Himalayan salt. And I had made some of this along with this ghost pepper rosemary garlic salt, not thinking anything of it. And my brother is, he's very, very fair skinned. So I'm over there watching him try to eat his food, and, he's struggling. And I asked him if he was okay, and he looks at me and he's just sweating.
Oh my gosh.
I felt so bad, and he goes, I'm not gonna lie, he goes, I'm struggling. I'm so sorry, bro. I said, that is a total my bad. Okay, so we're gonna take this papaya, and we're gonna cut a little bit of this up too. Because we want to have some fresh fruit that we could dip in that yummy crab cake. Oh, my dog is jumping 10 feet in the air right now. Oh yes. She is just so excited to be in the kitchen right now.
It's fun.
Yeah. She's like, my life is so complete in the kitchen. Hey. Like, I think she can hear too the sounds of the cutting, and there's something about it that she knows.
She's like, I can sense vibration.
Yeah, she knows.
It's a vibe.
And this one's Josie, I can hear it. Hey. Okay, so now you do not know what papaya is. I'm gonna take these yummy seeds out. Checking on our crab cakes, see how those look. We still need a few minutes. Okay. Open that up. There it is. I don't have a garden right now, otherwise this would all be going in compost.
Yeah. My mom does that, and I mean, it's just cool. It's fun to like do.
Yeah, growing up we had a garden, so I mean, we had everything that we would recycle or put back through the garden, you know, and I have not had a garden in a little while, so that whole workflow thing hasn't given me the time. So now is the time, though, just not the exact season, considering it's 2,000 degrees outside.
Yeah, what would even grow over there?
Yeah. Although what does grow out here in this weather that's really good are these prickly pear cactuses.
Ooh, yeah.
Fuchsia ones out here are so juicy. Oh my god, they're so yummy. And they're wild, so it's all over the deserts out here. There. Easy, Lulu. Here we go. Oh, yummy. That's way good. So I'm just going to chunk up a little bit of this. Tomorrow I'll be able to get mangoes. The Fresh Farmers Guide comes tomorrow.
Nice.
Every Wednesday.
Like by like your house?
He's out in Sky Valley.
Oh, nice.
It's every Wednesday. Okay.
Hey, Mama. I love animals.
You know, your little one, she likes her fruit too.
Yeah, dude. Every time in the kitchen, I'm like, baby girl, you're just hanging out.
If nothing else, this is going to be a really good salad. Salads are my fave. Make them all different kinds of ways. Oh, kind of honoring she really wants this. And then I just put the papaya in here on the plate like this.
Nice.
Now we're going to blend up. Actually, I'm going to flip these. Okay. So that strawberry cherry blend that I have right here with that lavender blueberry, I'm just gonna blend that up. Yummy. So that is going to be our top sauce. We will drizzle all over it, but it also looks like this is going to be a shot of smoothie for me. And that just looks so good. I want to drink it. how this tastes. Oh my God, that is heaven in my mouth. Mm. That is still kind of chunky though. I'm gonna blend that a little bit better. And I don't know what to use for blenders, but I just have this little magic bullet.
Mm-hmm.
It's got several different blends on it, but it's a nice little portable one. So
Definitely.
okay. So now that we have that top, I'm gonna cut up a couple tomatoes. Always nice to have a little blend of mixtures. And quite for the flavor of everything. So, I mean, can probably pick maybe 4 or 5 things and have it have a lot of really, really nice flavors.
Mm-hmm.
So the tomato, those are gonna go in the salad. And then I did get a little bit of green onion that we're gonna feather in on the top there. Oh, I know. The only thing I would not like about being a dog is the food situation. Like, because I would want to have so much food and you're so limited. I mean, it really does suck.
Right. Options.
Just very limiting. So, okay. You took it easy, little one. Okay, so I need a little bit of this left. So, what's this? Okay, so one of the other sauces that we're gonna make is a little bit of a tartar sauce. And so we're gonna use a little bit of, just like a teaspoon of this lemon juice, a tad bit, another teaspoon of this vegan mayonnaise, and then a teaspoon of some relish. I had got some organic relish. And then also too, these are the artichoke hearts that I use that were jarred. And then, like I said, I steamed a few other ones and got the real ones out of those. So then you could just see it's kind of a little sauce there.
Mm-hmm.
And it just depends on how saucy of a person you are. But I like just a little bit, so I think that'll be plenty for free. Maybe a little tiny bit more. I don't know about you, but when I was growing up watching cooking shows, I needed to cook what they were cooking with them. Otherwise, I was just sitting there drooling the whole time. So. And I know whatever you're doing over there, it's not what I'm doing over here. So I feel for you, but this is looking delicious. We'll see how it comes out.
You definitely timed it perfect with my dinner prep time, so that worked out.
Oh, all right. What are you prepping tonight in the kitchen?
All I did this time was just some diced tomatoes and zucchini from my mom's garden. And then I just made like a little tomatoey, hummusy kind of watery sauce. And then I made that garbanzo flatbread. I wanted Swiss chard, but I don't have any Swiss chard. But yeah, it kind of came out warm, kind of cold, kind of saucy, creamy. It was really yummy.
That sounds delicious.
Yes.
Oh, so I hadn't quite had it delivered when you were visiting, but I got my girlfriend to finally bring me my mermaid tea.
Whoa, cool.
This is one tea bag that I was just putting in 9.5 water. I thought this was the Blue Lotus, and this is not. This is actually some perplex combination of this flower that has all kinds of healing stuff. There's like 87 different things about this she was going off about, and honestly, I can never keep track when someone goes like that deep on something. So
yeah,
I told her, send me what's up, but it's the mermaid drink.
Yeah, the color's beautiful.
She brought it over with some really amazing like sweet honey and lemon, and it turned it a little bit more of a purple color because the honey had, grabbed into it. But look at this beautiful blue.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, and it tastes delicious. So, all right. Where are we at in the cooking? Let's see where those are. Well, either way, these are going to be good. They might not have stayed fully together, but we are going to grab them and see how they came out.
Nonetheless, so delicious.
All right. So I'll give you a little look-see.
They
didn't fully stay together, but they definitely got a good crisp on. I'll let you know how they taste. I'm gonna let those cool though and finish the garnish on all of it.
So yummy. Do you know, like, in your human design, when it comes to like eating, like, did you ever get to that part? I think there's like a part of that in there.
You know what? I when I first met Shayna and she was at my house, we kind of briefly did this thing, and I wasn't even set up with her. We just kind of went ahead and did it, and what she had gone over, it turned out that I had the same exact design that she did, so she kind of just started going into all the things with her, and I thought it was really interesting that, she kind of already knew that whole path because it was hers. She kind of didn't need to look or any of that stuff, which I was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I did on top of this You can see how I kind of added the garnish, a little bit of the top, you know, the tart. Now what we're going to do is take the finishing top, which is this yummy sauce we put together, this strawberry, cherry, and what else did I put in there? Strawberry, cherry. Okay, so the mix of the blueberry lavender almond stuff, and then we're just basically going to be drizzling this all over the lettuce part. So that gets a nice berry flavor look. I am so excited, goodness gracious. Okay. Now, the last touch for everything, it is this blueberry ginger balsamic vinaigrette.
Mm.
Give that a nice little there. Okay, now this comes out kind of fast, so I'm basically going to just drizzle this right over the top of the papaya. Don't need much of that, it goes a long way. All right, let's see our finishing touch. This is the crab cake, the vegan crab cake dish with papaya, tomatoes, and we kind of went through all the other stuff that was inside, the artichoke, chickpea. The topping is strawberry, cherry, it's blueberry, lavender, almond, and then we've got a couple spices in there from salt, pepper, a little bit of the rosemary, garlic, olive oil, ghost pepper, and then a bed of arugula and the artichoke hearts. So that's where we're at, everyone.
So yum.
Spill it all over the table. Yum, that is a perfect way to end the first vegan kitchen.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna grab a fork and see how it actually turned out. We'll see the many flavors of the blends and see how this is. Okay, it's always good to get all the mixes in so you get all the good flavors. Got the tomato, papaya, got a little bit of the sauce up top. Okay, let's check this out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. You know, I used to experiment in the kitchen all the time when I was younger. And there were plenty of times that things went awry. I think I am way past that.
Yes.
Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this for tonight. I'm going to let you guys go because I'm going to destroy this right now in a very loving way.
Love you. Thank you.
I love you too. I hope you enjoyed. Mwah.